Hey, it's Sarah with Gather at Game Farm. Welcome to a day in my life as a mom of 4 boys. I'll be sharing a peek into our homeschool, some cooking, cleaning, and just everyday homemaking. Let's jump on in. I heard my son this morning, so I peeked in his room and I saw this little setup he had of Owl and Lammy reading a book together. I thought it was just the cutest thing. But yeah, I don't know if in your guys' house it's the same, but in our house we are very literal with our animal names. We have our stuffies that are Lammy, Owl, we have Doggy, we have Chicken. They're all just named the names of the animal. So not super creative, but I think it's too cute. For breakfast this morning, I'm going to do some eggs with tomatoes. Our friend dropped these off from his garden, and some mushrooms. I also got these apple chicken sausages from Trader Joe's, and they are so good if you haven't tried them. And we also have a few of these sourdough blueberry scones I made with freshly milled flour. So we'll finish those off too. After breakfast and before we dive into homeschool, we do a quick little tidy up around the house. The boys usually have their own little jobs, and while they're working on those, I'll usually empty the dishwasher, get